Hi guys, I haven't posted any content in 2 weeks. So what's your name? What'd you do today?
My name is Donish Ali, and I did win first place in this tournament. Technically via technicality,
Yeah.
but it's still a first place win.
So what'd you play today?
So today I played Despia, Dogmatica, Shaddolls.
That sounds like 4 engine decks that literally shouldn't go together. But okay.
Yeah, they shouldn't,
Yeah.
but they do because this game is awful and amazing at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so to start off the profile, I have 3 Aluber,
Yeah.
1 Ad Libitum, and 1 Dramaturge. Aluber's your starter, right? It gets you all your branded spell and trap, so you generally search the branded Teir, right? Lets you fusion summon. These guys, whenever they use this fusion material, regardless of where they are, they bring themselves back, right? So if you use Schism to banish these guys away, they will bring themselves back, which is very, very good and helps OTK, so that's really nice.
Also, I saw a social player misplay. He didn't shuffle back the Aliber and he lost the game. I literally
Hilarious.
said at the end.
Amazing.
And he's like, what the fuck?
For Dogmaticas, I played the 1 floor and the 1 Ecclesia. Ecclesia to search floor, that's the only reason floor's in here. You just send these off the Nadir Servant, or you search them off the Nadir Servant, both are very good. I play, for my Shaddolls, I play double Squam, because Squam sends everything, which is great. Double Wendy, because it sets everything, which is great. And then 1 Hedgehog, 1 Dragon, 1 Beast, and 1 Aerial, because you don't ever want to break on these guys, right? And for the last monster, I just played the 1 of Eldritch, because Eldritch is an out to almost anything in the game right now.
Not secret.
Which is very, very good. I am poor. I can't afford secret rares. That's the reason I don't have like DPE and all the other really good cards like
If you want a red
Triple
card
Ts
for
and
me,
stuff.
I don't mind.
Oh, I might have to talk about that. Yeah, all right. And next up are the spells.
I can't play from them.
So as far as the 3-0 spells go, I got 3 Super Poly. This card is still arguably like the best card in the game. If not in the game, then at least in the deck. This card is so powerful. Not being able to chain to it is what makes it stupid good, right? It is spell speed 4, you're right.
Do not say the F word. If anyone says fizzle in this tournament, I would have disqualified you.
I said fizzle like 3
I
times.
literally said don't say the F word.
I also played triple Nadir Servant because Nadir Servant's the tutor card, right? This is how you get the Ecclesia and the floor. And also how you send Napclone to get the Schism to grave, which is super clean. Or to hand.
That card should be at 1.
This card should be at 1. I agree with you.
It's go Dogra with no punishment.
Absolutely. I played triple branded opening because this card sends from hand for effect. So I can activate this, send a Squamata, search an Aluber, special the Aluber, and then trigger the Squamata effect. This card is probably the second strongest card in the deck just because of that reason. Like, it's so good.
Konami, stop.
Konami does need to stop what they want.
Also has a protection effect, I forgot.
It does, yeah. It also does have a protection effect that protects all fusion monsters from destruction, which is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Not by battle, which is a little bit less good, but that's still okay. The last 3 of, I think, is this Shaddoll fusion. Because you want to see it going second, and if you see it going second and your opponent has an extra deck monster, you generally win the game unless your opponent is good or you are stupid.
And you get ashed.
I mean, if you get Ash, you get Ash. Like, that's a part of the game, right? But that's
Yeah.
why you have called by. That's why you try to bait out the Ash before you activate it, stuff like that. 2 of spells, I only have the 1, which is Elshaddoll Fusion. The reason I played 2 of this is because if I open it, that's 1 less card I have to search, which is really good. Also, any spell or trap that lets you fusion summon during battle phase is ridiculously overpowered.
Do you
That's
remember
why
when this card
Super
was
Bowl
at
is
1?
I do remember when this card was at 1. This card was very good for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a reason why.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that card was at 1.
One
Making
of
construct in battle phase
it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
So strong, so powerful.
against Teller Knight. It's like, oh,
Yeah, it was an auto win. Yeah. You outed my first contract. What will you do about the second
Second
one?
one.
It's so good.
yeah.
One of spells include Foolish Burial because duh. Regeki because this deck can OTK at the drop of a dime. And OTKing without any monsters on board is very, very, very easy. Call by the Grave because duh. Despia, Theater the Branded, because you can tutor this off of Aluber, so you only need 1, and this is the fusion spell that's also a field spell, which is so dumb. And whenever a fairy leaves your side of the board, you can special summon a fusion monster from your graveyard back. So if you have an Aluber on the board and it dies via battle, you can then special summon your construct back, and plus
Konami.
profit. Super good. I also played the 1 branded in red. This is the only card in the deck that I think I might take out. I'm at 41 right now. This is the only card all day today that was dead, except one time, and the one time it wasn't dead, it still kind of was dead. So yeah, not the best card in the world, but it's okay. And then the final card is Harpy's Feather Duster because fuck Mystic Mine. This is how I beat a Mystic Mine deck earlier today, and I'm never going to take it out of my main deck ever until Konami gets rid of Mystic Mine. Which they should, but they won't. As far as trap cards go, we only play 5. We play the 3 Imperm because Imperm is like...
Sourceful is worse enemy.
Yes, Imperm is probably my favorite hand trap in the game right now because it's also a trap card, right? So you can just hard set it and bluff it for something else. It's very, very good. And has like 3 different effects, which are all really great. And then you play the 1 of Incarnation. I like it because I don't actually banish this card. What I do is I loop it with Construct, so I have infinite Construct because of this guy. And it's very annoying for a lot of different people. And then the 1 Schism because duh.
That card should be at
Schism
0.
should be at 1, but even, yeah, maybe it's 0. Arguably it's 0.
Yeah, that card
It's so dumb. I said like 3 weeks before this card got announced, I'm like, yo, if Shaddoll's ever get a Miracle Fusion, bro, I'm never not gonna play the deck. And then it came out, and I was like, fucking bet.
It's a trust card, too.
I'm only gonna play Shaddoll's from now until the end of time.
Yeah,
It's
true.
so good. So as far as extra deck goes, I only play one synchro, which is Cypher Lord Omega. This is very good because when you
What's that
send it off of Nadir Servant, you can use the effect to recycle constructs, app clones, basically anything in your extra deck. So because this is so free and it lets you recycle anything that you've run out of from your extra deck, it's so strong.
And also, the reason why it's at 1 is because of Nadir Servant.
The reason this is at 1?
Yeah.
Well, that and also because
the
you can hand
handler.
loot.
Also,
yeah.
Dog Synchro.
Yeah. And also, this card's at 1 for a lot of different reasons, but this is just another reason why it's at 1, which is Nadir Servant. Yeah. Two
keep
links,
going.
Gravity Controller, because you can send the construct that you sent the Schism off of to the grave and then add the Schism back, which is great.
Or beat J and forget that thing can't die by.
Also very true. Also very true. It cannot be destroyed in battle with cards that are not in the extra monster zone, which is very good.
Yeah, BJ.
And also the Anaconda, because
This card broken.
yeah, this card should also be banned. Konami, if you're watching this, ban this card. It's very unfair. That's what I'm saying. You can play Dragoon and DPE in the same deck, and that's not okay. The one Starving Venom for my one Super Poly target, which is pretty okay. And then for my one of fusions, I play one Masquerade, one Proto whatever.
Proto-Skeleton.
That guy. And then one Quietress is I think this guy's name. I did make this guy once a day in the mirror match against a different Despia player, and it was a blowout. This card is so good if you can make it. This is why you should always play one if you're playing Super Poly. I only play one of each of these guys. Because this guy is recyclable, and this guy I can recycle back with a theater, so I feel like I don't need to dedicate too much extra deck space. The only downside is I don't get the burn when I recycle this guy, so I do have to like hard Omega him back and then summon him again to get the burn effect, but he's still very good.
Fuck that card.
This card is the reason why I won a lot of games today as well. This card is so strong.
In time, your opponent activates something.
It's the best, yeah. And then I also played the one Shekinaga because I didn't know what else to put in. I think I'll put in Anatolius next time, because Anatolius is very fun, and I might play Dynamiscus in the main deck, and you can bring back Dynamiscus as a water, and then fuse with that, and that's kind of cute.
Or you can play Wendigo and get rid of Baron.
I could also play Wendigo, but I fucking hate Wendigo, and refuse to play it until I absolutely have to.
You like getting Baron?
I would much rather get Baroned than play Wendigo. I'm not gonna front. I also play 2 Winda, because 2 App Cologne, because App Cologne is a very strong negate, very powerful. The negate is permanent, and it's even when it leaves the board, which is crazy, and it can't be short of battle, which is super good. And because you send it off into your servant, so you want another one to summon. And then the last cards I play are 3 Construct, because this is still, without fail, the single best Shaddoll card in the game,
Also not
besides
once per
Schism.
turn.
It is also not once per turn. I resolved this card like 3 times in one turn earlier today. It is crazy, it is unfair, and it should never go back down below 3, Konami. If you're listening, this card should always be at 3 forever. Do you want to go through side deck as well or not?
Side deck is always variant. Oh yeah, side deck will be variant on what's it called every locals
Yeah,
anyway.
side deck will be variants on locals, so it's not a big deal.
So for me, I can't play for a month, but
Right.
I will be doing more deck profiles as I go, and I will be streaming on Twitch if people watch me on Twitch. Lamau. But so I will be doing more events, and also there will be a live stream tournament. I will be live streaming some matches, so if anyone wants to. Anyone, are we doing any other events after this?
We're doing our regular locals.
Yeah. And any words?
Yes, I won via technicality, but I'm still going to count it as a win because I'm a scumbag. Also, Shaddoll is very fun. Everyone should play it at least once. It is a very good deck.
It teaches you how scummy the fucking game is.
It can teach you how scummy the game is. If you're not scummy, you won't rely on Winda. If you are, you will. That's how you know if you're scum or not.
Okay.
Final
Yeah,
message.
yep.